Enhance. Enhance. Enhance.
Just print the damn thing.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. It's very hard to live in reality these days. AI is getting scary good, and you just aren't sure what's real anymore. Did anybody really vote for Kamala Harris? No, of course not. She ran for president in 2020, and she got 1%, less than 1%. She dropped out before Iowa. Her home state of California, she came in 5th. She got less than 800 votes in the entire Democrat primary process, not amounting to a single delegate at the DNC in 2020. Nobody voted for Kamala Harris in 2020 or 2024. Kamala Harris is a fake candidate. She's not real. Her support is fake. We know this to be true. This is an absolute verifiable fact. We know this because Kamala Harris pays for her support. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the biggest streamers on planet Earth, Kai Snot, who said, I am sick and tired of Kamala Harris contacting me through the Secret Service to demand that I have her on my stream. I'm not doing it. According to reports, Kamala Harris is offering $500,000 for big streamers to bring on Kamala Harris.
House in New York. Then on top of that, I got the Secret Service calling me 5 times. I don't know goddamn about politics, man. I don't know nothing. I got, hey.
So here's what he goes on to say. The girl he's interested in works for the Kamala Harris campaign, and she's like, we need to get you on the campaign. And he has no idea what he's talking about, what they're talking about. He thinks they're talking about a clothing campaign. And this is Kamala Harris offering Kai money to come on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all across the internet. Fake support, fake campaign, fake supporters. TikTok influencers raise alarm. We'll send over an NDA for you to sign, a paid promotion on TikTok from the Democrat side. Check out this chick saying, yeah, it's all fake.
Our For You page right now is presidential stuff and the campaigns being AI and what to believe and what not to believe. Just the other day, I received an email for a paid promotion, paid, for me to make a video and post it on TikTok talking about the Democratic side. At the end of this email, it says, if you want to get things going, we'll send over an NDA for you to sign and we'll get started. I know a lot of people get their views and their opinions and their beliefs based off of what their favorite influencers are saying. Just know, they might have been paid to say the things they're saying.
Might have been paid to say the things they're saying. You mean none of this is real?
Coconut.
Oh, they're all doing the same dance. It's so great. It's literally the NPC meme. It's this. Old propaganda, new propaganda. No, I am an NPC. They're so programmable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you've been warned, right, that there are now an army of paid influencers. Trump doesn't pay influencers. People actually naturally gravitate towards MAGA and America First. They don't need to pay for anything. All of this, everything's astroturfed on the left. There are paid influencers. One of them is named Harry Sisson, one of the OG paid influencers. This guy was like original back in like the Biden days. This like creepy little simp would sit there and go on and on about how special it is and how wonderful of a man Joe Biden is and how he just barely sniffed my hair and loved the Pantene Pro V that I used in it. And he told me I was special. Harry Sisson is one of those guys who is totally shameless, who it's been proven gets paid by the Democrat Party to push propaganda. And he posted this photograph. It's a photograph of crowds in front of Kamala Harris's Air Force Two. And this is at a rally in Detroit, Michigan. Now, people started to notice some weird things about this photo almost instantly. The internet began to zoom in just a little bit, enhance. Notice that the very large crowds that were here were not reflected in the fuselage of the plane here. You'd think this reflective surface would show the large crowds, right? That got quite a bit of attention. People began to then submit this photo to AI, and the AI image detector said that this is a 92% that this is a artificial image. So the AI detectors were saying, wow, this is an altered image showing that it is AI. People began to go in and notice some strangeness about this photo. Like this dude.
Jason has now resorted to using AI images to try to act like people support Kamala Harris. This was his recent tweet. Hope, dedication, patriotism. That's the Kamala Harris campaign. The Kamala Harris campaign also seems to be AI generated. This is not a real picture. Let's take a closer look. First of all, none of their phones are recording the same shit. This dude looks like he's watching a video on the hub. I have no clue what this person's watching. This dude is apparently zoomed in on two people having a conversation. Not to mention, AI still has trouble doing hands. Because if this is a real hand, something is broken. Not to mention, this person is filming that person's phone, apparently. This person is watching a video with captions. This person thinks the sky is really important, but this is very obviously not real. Do you understand how your candidate has to be to resort to using AI? The worst part is this isn't even the first time we've caught them doing this. But in Harry's defense, this is the first time he's done it. This is the first time he's used AI to try to lie to people. I mean, he has no problem lying to people, but this is the first time he used AI to do it. Harry, look, I know it's not your fault, man. I know Midas Touch or Act Blue just sent you this and said you had to post it. And if you didn't, you weren't getting paid. But bro, look at the picture next time.
So, again, there are videos like this all around the internet. Kamala Harris with her fake supporters astroturfing so hard they had to use AI. Donald Trump then picks it up and says if Kamala has 1,000 people at a rally, the press goes crazy, talk about how big it was, and she plays to the crowd. When I have a rally, 100,000 people show up, and they failed to mention it. Donald Trump saying, look, we caught her with a fake crowd. There was nobody there, says President Trump on Truth Social. President Trump reposting that there was no reflection in the fuselage of the plane for the crowd, right? So there's no reflection of the crowd in the fuselage, and saying effectively that they're using AI.
Have a lot of support. I mean, look at all of these people who showed up at her airplane, either on the tarmac in some sort of a terminal or a hangar. The only problem is it doesn't look like this image is real. I don't know if it's the Harris campaign that's making this picture or just some random person, but when you look at it, and I mean look at it closely, there's certain tells. AI never gets hands right. What the heck is this clubbing thing right here? Why do none of the phone screens make any sense? I mean, this one looks cut in half, but none of them are showing the same thing. They're all in the same place, they're all pointed in the same direction, yet they all look completely different. I don't know what the heck is going on in the background here. Here's another clubfoot hand. It's super bright on this phone, but almost nighttime on this one. Maybe that's why AI says that there is a 92% chance that this is an artifact.
So everybody's saying the same thing. Keemstar saying, look, the reflection on the plane of Kamala Harris has to use AI to act like this. Then polls saying that she's at 50% are also false. So ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Sharing the image saying, there are no people reflected in the fuselage here. Okay, so that's what everyone is saying on X. Now, Keemstar ended up getting a community note on X about this. It's not AI. The event was live streamed for 4 hours. The video is still on YouTube. Here's why we at this program really want to fact check this, but do it correctly, okay? Kamala Harris does have fake support. She does pay for support. That is a known fact. Some of the biggest streamers in the world say that Kamala Harris pays for her support. It can also be true that Kamala Harris did host this event and that this many people showed up because we have videos of the event. One of the videos is playing right now. Not here to simp for Kamala Harris. We all know as a matter of fact that she pays for support. Who attends these events? Well, Megan Thee Stallion, the people who are showing up, are they there to watch a Grammy Award winning act for free? We've seen this. Kamala Harris having like big name bands playing at her events. Are they bussed in by unions? That's a fact as well. That there are big organizers who create these organized events and put all these people together, and they're told they have to be there to keep their jobs. That's a fact. Or they're given a pack of cigarettes to go. That's a fact. Or a chicken sandwich to go. That's a fact. We've seen that. These events aren't open to the public, by the way. These events, they effectively send out invitations to people on their lists. What does that mean? Are these people government employees or state employees? We don't exactly know, but we do know this. The events aren't open to the public. You can't just walk up and get in. You have to be invited, which is crazy. We know as a matter of fact that they've brought in people from out of state. We saw that at the Phoenix rally, where people from California were brought into a Phoenix rally. California not a swing state, Arizona a swing state, to make it look better or bigger than it was. And they've also used big black sheets to sort of black out some of the areas of the event that aren't filled. However, to say that this image is AI, you can actually see the plane here in this shot. Not trying to simp, but it is important to call a spade a spade. That image is not AI. The fuselage, the strange reflection on the fuselage, this I don't really have an explanation for, right? Like the best thing that I can come up with is that the angle of the lens here is shooting, and there is a reflection that is sort of like spread out, and it's probably farther away. This plane is probably further away than the image would make it out. So they're shooting like across the tops of the audience, and they're farther away. I mean, that's the best I can come up with. I think that's strange myself. But we watch a lot of these events, and we watch a lot. We watch all of these events, and we know which ones like are fake, right? So this is, for instance, an AP photographer here from the same event, right? Trump falsely claims that the crowd is AI. There are so many attack vectors to use against Kamala Harris and against her support. I think one of the most fruitful ones is that she has to beg on her hands and knees and pay influencers to support her. But like using fake photos or using fake information isn't helpful, right? Especially when it's like clear that event actually existed. Now, where did that crowd come from? Why did they support Kamala Harris? Were people paid to be there? Was this part of their union job or state job, and they were pushed to be there? Now, those are questions. Are they brought in by giant tour buses from out of state? Those are questions, and we know that happens. But was this image AI? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. Nonetheless, plenty of again, attack vectors here. Just got to stay on message. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.